Taurus, to your new moon reading in Cancer. Okay, guys, this will be from this will be on the 25th. The portal will be open from the 23rd through the 27th. So for those of you who are doing new moon rituals or manifesting any of that, that's when the portal is strong. And of course, it is always going to be strongest on the 25th when the full moon is completely open and the portal is completely open. Okay. Yeah, there you have that. Remember, new moons means new beginnings, right? The new beginning of Cancer season. So let's get in here. We have a watery stuff going on. So we're going to grab a couple of little bits of energy over here. First, we're going to look at the current energies and potentials of what to be aware of and get a clearer vision of what's already going on within your life. And then we'll look at what is expected to come that's new and different during this new beginning. Okay, let's see. 2 cards, please, for the beautiful Bull Gang. To change it around a little bit. It's got a new tripod, so just, changing things up. Why not? Okay, let's see, Taurus. That's messages for Taurus. It wants me to cut, so hold on, let's cut this. It's saying cut it in half, please cut it in half. We don't need all those cards. Hey, okay. Tell us what we need for Taurus. What a beautiful Taurus. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. New moon in Cancer. That's crazy. That's, hey, that's very auspicious in itself now, isn't it? Okay, so next message. You and your loved ones are safe. 2 message. Whoa, 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 whoa. Be the bee. Spread heart healing with joy. I usually don't take 2, but because you're Taurus, I will do so. Your commitment is being tested. Okay. First quarter moon. I usually wouldn't take the second one, but it really wanted to come out. So have faith in your dreams. Okay, I'm taking that one too. They are just trying to talk. Spirit is really trying to talk to you over here, Taurus. It doesn't matter where they're going. It's literally trying to tell you this is the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. They really want you to understand what's going on within this situation. Taurus has been tested a lot. I think your commitment has been tested for a long time. I think it's actually been, been going on since maybe March, right? As it's bringing in new energies, letting out old energies, being surrounded with people, things that are going on around you. So have faith in your dreams. Take it how it resonates for you. Okay. But really looking at the stronger thing. I love the bee over here because bees in symbology of seeing a bee around your house, in your house, like literal bees, okay, it brings in prosperity. We are in Venus in Taurus right now, so I think the bee is very important in this situation because this is saying prosperity and abundance is yours. And at this time, during this Venus in Taurus, with this Cancer, is very powerful because you got the Cancer that's already bringing in this watery energy, but it's also bringing in all these hidden aspects of what's going on. So this reading is, really going to dig deep into, what you don't see coming, because it's going to be hard, right? It also wants to cause sometimes illusions or indecisiveness or I'm confused. How about that confusion? So, but then you have that Venus and Taurus is saying, but I'm pushing impulsively for that abundance, that prosperity, and Venus has your back, right? Venus has our back. And not only that, Libra is going to be right there with us, right? Now, I have Venus in Taurus, so if you have Venus in Taurus, you're really going to feel it, okay? So you're really, really going to feel that even more so. But this is going to, really want to ground you for your prosperities. Okay. But it also wants to give you a clearer picture of what is surrounding you. So you have the opportunity. Wait, say what? Wait, stop. The moon is hidden. It brings in indecisiveness and doesn't give us the clear picture of everything. But because of that Venus and Taurus, it's actually saying, hey, but I want you to, I'm going to throw things at you to make you more clear about the picture. The Venus is giving us a heads up. We're not going to be as in the dark as all the other signs, right? Because Venus is going to say, no, 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 no. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you see what's going on. More so you're not going to feel as clouded. You're not going to feel like you're in an illusion. You're not going to feel, if anything, things are becoming more clearer to you. You finally get that, right? And especially now that Uranus is moving out of our sign. Thank God. It'll be completely gone by July 7th. That's going to allow us to, actually be able to see even better and get past all these tests and all these things that are going on. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've had 3 or 4, 5. I've had about 5 tower moments back to back. I had just within the last 2 weeks, bad ones. Just bad ones. I mean, I have just had tower after tower after tower, and I'm done. I'm done. I'm ready for the new. So if you guys are experiencing these towers after towers, write it in the comments. I would love to know if you guys are experiencing those as well. That's because it just makes me wonder, like, what the hell were we being set up for? What good news and shit are we coming up with? It says Hermit. You can see the star. He's holding the star in that lantern. That's the star card. So he's saying, I literally can see what's going on within the situation as you're soul searching and having that introspective, right? So have faith in your dreams. I don't know, for some reason I want to say it's there. I just feel it because these two fell out together. So it's just saying, having that introspective, you're going to see the truth within the situation. Things are no longer going to be hidden for you. Yeah, you probably do feel like, you know what, because I do feel like I'm tested. I do feel like things are not going my way within relationships. It could be every area of your life. Money, right? But then all of a sudden things are starting to come back around, but you're getting the bigger picture. You're literally going to be able to see that star, clarify on that situation. Whatever seemed hidden, whatever seemed to be an illusion, oh my gosh, is coming through with the Wheel of Fortune. You're now going to be able to say, I don't have bad luck. The wheel is turning around for me. I'm finally feeling like things are going to go back into my house of good luck. I'm finally going to feel like things are going back to where it needs to be. Life cycles are changing. You have a huge turning point, a huge turning of a leaf over here. You have some very big fated events, and this is why you had so many towers. This is why you felt like you were stuck in a rut. This is why you felt like everything was maybe falling apart, Taurus. Okay? Getting 1 foot, it's kind of like get 1 foot through the door, and then then it gets shoved out of the door. It's like, why? Why is it that I can only make 1 foot into the door, and then all of a sudden you're pushing me out of that door? That's because it's got something better for you. It knows what it's doing. It's like, what is going on? Okay. You've been tested. You might be dealing with a King of Wands. Could have been a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries that you felt had very high expectations of you. You may even felt like you may be this King of Wands. Maybe you had higher expectations for yourself, but everything just kept going in the wrong direction. It almost feels like no matter what the situation is even if you were becoming impulsive, it's like, this is your current energy now. It's almost like, even though I'm becoming impulsive, it's like nothing still is working. I'm working too hard. It says have faith and trust within the situation. Okay, that's almost like this here. It says have faith in your dreams. Well, that's crazy because you got the Hierophant. We've got our own energy here. It says go back home. Home means go back to yourself. Go back to centering yourself. Remember who you are. Have faith within yourself. Center yourself. Have faith within this process because something bigger and better is coming for you. Because after the Tower comes the Star, comes your legacy, has the hope. The hope brings the destiny, brings the legacy, brings in the Wheel of Fortune. So right now you just might feel like, even if you're, and let's just put it this way, if you're dealing with someone and you feel like they're ruthless and it's just like, I can't do anything with this person. Yeah, it could feel like, you know, like everything that was going awry is now coming back full circle. Clarify on if they're dealing with this this King of Wands. Because I do feel like you have somebody that may have had high expectations of you, and it was like somebody, could be a boss, could be a love, it could be anybody. And it's almost like, I can't do what you want me to do, or you expect me to do this and that. And that's just unrealistic. It's just something that was very unrealistic. Yeah, you were holding back from the situation. They were very reckless with your heart. They were very reckless in the workplace. They're very reckless with whatever, making bad choices, taking too many risks. You see them as the fool, being very foolish about situations. And now you're having the dawning of a new day, but you're becoming very clear as you are sitting within this situation. Everything's illuminated to you. Everything is illuminated to you of what's going to happen within this situation. You're not going to allow them to do this to you anymore. No. They may have caused some kind of financial loss. They may have, you know, it's crazy. Can we clarify on that? The financial loss and the lack of mindset, the loss and just all this worry, this poverty mindset, all these things that have happened to you, Taurus, was actually for you. Why? Because it's happening for you. You're going to go celebrate. There's a celebration that's coming that you don't even see coming. You don't see it coming. I see the moon. You don't see the moon. For some of you, you're walking away from a relationship. You're actually going to take this job and tell them to shove it. Or they already fired you and you're coming back bigger, stronger. And you may be having some misunderstandings because things were illuminated. Things were hidden where they're becoming illuminated. Excuse me. There's progress. It says God has the wheel. Universe has the wheel. You don't really have to do anything except for just do what you do. You don't have to do anything. You just do what you do. Your commitment was being tested. Oh my God, I see where it's all falling together. This is your current energy, and this is what is coming. And this is just a wrap over. Could also be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces. Someone that just feels like they want it their way or the highway. I think you blocked someone, or you're getting ready to block them. Okay, so let's go over here really fast. Yeah, whatever was meant to be was meant to be. It was almost like the universe pushed this thing out. It was no longer healthy for you. It was testing you. You might have felt like you were being tested too for something so much better. It almost feels like you were holding on to something you weren't supposed to be holding on to, Taurus. You should have let this go a long time ago. And you let it continue to keep going. Moon after moon after moon. I just keep seeing the moon over here and the 8 of cups over here, like moon after moon. I knew I should have been leaving, but I held on to see if it was going to fix itself, to see if it was going to work. Until it just couldn't do it no more. And now it just feels like the universe has kind of pushed that away from you, woke you up to see the truth about the situation, or just literally took it away from you. Whether you walked away or you just felt like, why'd you take that away from me? Because it was meant to be. It was fated. It no longer serves. The B, spread heart healing with joy. Your commitment is being tested. Just like the end. Just like the end. This is, so who or what is expected to come that's new. Making personal closure. It's time to get rid of what no longer serves you. If you had any self-limiting beliefs, now it's time to get rid of those. You can accept the freedom that you need, no longer feeling like you're trapped within the situation. You are Venus. You are the Empress. It says, remember who you are. Remember, we already said that over here with the Hierophant. Remember who you are. This is who you are. And now Venus is coming in. And remember, I told you Venus is in Taurus right now. And it says, I've had enough. It's almost like the universe is coming. Yeah, the universe is coming in. I already said that, though. Universe is coming in and it's saying enough is enough. I'm bringing this prosperity. I'm pushing you impulsively for that abundance, for that prosperity. I'm going to bring your sensuality back. I want you to feel more grounded, though, with that Venus. I want you to feel grounded so that your head's not in the clouds. That's why you're not going to feel the temptations of the confusion. You're not going to feel the temptations of, is this an illusion? Is this real? Why am I feeling blindfolded? Why am I trapped? No more. Because you ground yourself. Venus comes in and says, no more of this shit. I'm going to let you see the clearer picture to what is surrounding you. That's why I also believe that you could be the King of Wands, because the King of Wands also can see the bigger picture. But it says no matter what, you're in your own energy as Venus is coming in to take back what is yours. This is enough. Yes, with the Queen of Cups, giving you back either new love, what you love, getting back that healing, bringing back yourself. It's all about coming back to self so that way you can get ready for the new chapter. You get ready for this destined place. You've been tested this whole time so that you can have something better. It's pushing you. Like, how strong are you, Taurus? Show me how strong you are. I want you back into your Empress mode. I want you back where you belong. I want you back to yourself. I want you to have the hope. I want you to have the faith. I want you to see what it is you need to see. Absolutely. I have a lot of things aligned and a lot of things opening up for you right now. I need you to be healed. I need you to be prepared for this destiny. I need you to have the faith, the hope. And you and your loved ones are safe. I love that. So you don't have to worry about your kids. You don't have to worry about, are we going hungry because I don't have a job? No, universe says, I have your back. You're getting this done. You have a lot of opportunities coming towards you. King of Pentacles. It's just all about you sitting in your own energy. You have a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance. You might even have a beautiful, wealthy man, woman coming towards you. Someone who's going to help you, who's going to want to communicate to you. I do feel like a lot of you have this beautiful new person coming towards you. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or another earth sign. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo coming to help you. This says, hey, yeah, let's work together. If you felt like you've been cold-shouldered by this other person, and maybe you feel like they're not opening up to you, here they come. Here they come to communicate. Wow. Don't even tell me. Yeah, here they come. Shooting their arrows of love towards you. Opening up to that communication. Wanting to help you. Guiding you along this way. And if it's not a love situation, it could definitely be a new boss. Somebody who might even felt like, you know what, I talked to them earlier. They seemed a little head over heart. They didn't seem like they really wanted to help, or that they didn't want to hire me. But then after looking deep within the situation, after looking at my resume again, or really understanding things, wow, here they come with a lot of communication. A lot of it's love. Got a lot of aces over here. Yeah. No matter what the situation is, universe says this is where you're going to give what you've already put out. This is where you've already put out all the great work, Taurus. Now you're just ready to receive the wealth. You're ready to receive the love. You're ready to receive your rewards because you already put out the work. And not only did you put out the work, you even felt like you got screwed over by putting out this work. I gave it everything and the universe said no. Commitment being tested. How much did you want it? You showed the universe how much you wanted it. And now you get it back. So be ready. New moon. This is the new cycle. This is ready time for you. It's like, how could we put out so much good stuff out there and then just feel like we're totally screwed? I did everything. Don't tell me you didn't, Taurus. I feel right there with you. Sever vows of poverty. No more thinking about whether or not I'm poor. No more worrying about where my money's coming from. No more worrying about that. Have trust. This is going to take a lot of trust, a lot of faith within yourself. It says, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in the direction of time. Another one, please, Spirit, for Taurus. The beautiful, beautiful Taurus. It's in my bull gang. Visualize abundance in all forms, Taurus. God gave you such spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthier, positive, and filled with all these blessings. And that is what you will experience. And you know, you are a mighty, mighty co-creator. Very spiritual. You have that spiritual awareness. You are a type of your own magician, Taurus. Why? Because of the Empress. She co-creates. She is a manifester. She creates abundance. Remember who you are. You are powerful. More powerful than you give yourself credit to. I have a feeling Libra's reading is going to be almost the same, since we have that Venus in Taurus and we share that imprint. I have Libra moon. Those of you who have Libra, yeah, in your chart, yeah. But I'm telling, or you have Venus in Taurus. Get ready, right? But for some reason, I feel like Libra's reading is going to be almost, I don't know why, but I want to say it could be almost the same. Just kind of feeling that energy. Probably not 100, of course, but organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Remember, right? Work smarter, not harder. Okay, guys? And that was it for you. Until next time. If you guys like this, please give it a big like, right? And comment. Those actually help my algorithms. It actually helps get me recommended out there and helps my channel a lot. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.